Hello, hello, welcome back to Lord of the Rings War in the North. This is part 9 of our quest. So, let's continue exploring around Rivendell a little bit. I think we've done most of the talking, got that mostly out of the way. So we'll do a little looking around. Oh crap, we didn't talk to Arwen.
I am glad you are here. I feel I must apologize to you. When I was told a dwarf had appeared on the borders of the Shire asking to join the Dunedain in their watch, I was suspicious. I instructed Halbarad to keep a careful eye upon you, fearing you were a spy. Clearly, he grew to trust you.
It's fine.
After all you have done, I have as well. I am sorry to have doubted you, my friend.
Apology accepted. Seems we dwarves are often mistrusted. It hardly seems fair. But then I guess you rangers have good cause to be suspicious of strangers.
Damn right.
Perhaps. But we should also remember there are others in the world who are willing to serve. I am glad you chose to do so.
So, you go now to claim the throne of Gondor.
Above all, I go to help Frodo fulfill his quest. For unless the ring is destroyed, Gondor will soon fall. King or no king.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck to you. Good luck with that. Yeah, let's get out of here. I think it's about time we continued on our quest. Been here so long, I don't even remember what it was. Oh, there's an elfin smith. Potentially we could repair our shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Even in strange surroundings, you can trust a dwarf to find his way to a forge. You are welcome in my smithy.
That's racist. I'm offended, but you're correct. What are you making? What are you making?
Seems like you're preparing for something. Can you tell me what you have planned?
My fellow smiths and I are preparing for a great work. Soon we will be called upon to reforge the legendary sword.
The sword.
In the meantime, I've been sharpening my skills by practicing the art of imbuing gemstones.
What do you mean by imbuing?
Simply that certain objects have inherent
show
virtues, and a skilled
rookiness.
artisan can, through his craft,
We know
increase
about
those
imbuing.
virtues and bind them to an object for advantage. Gemstones are very strong vessels for this. Sadly, appropriate gem.
Yeah, we know. Oh, wait.
Maybe I can lend a hand with that.
I would be pleased to have your help. I will provide you with a... But to be of use, the gemstones must be of the highest quality. Fortunately, we have as a guest a dwarf of the Lonely Mountain. Glóin is his name, and he is skilled in the appraisal of gems of all sorts.
Glóin?
Once you have gathered the stones, allow him to examine them. He'll know if they are suitable.
Gimli's father's here, apparently. I already know what Narsil is. I need repairs. So I want to repair this helmet, definitely. Helmet's amazing. Repair shoulders. That as well. Mainly worried about what I'm wearing and what I'm using. Our sword is this one. Does not need repairing. Okay. Pants and yes. Excellent. He doesn't actually buy stuff though, right?
How can I assist you?
Oh, he does not.
I should be going.
Right, let's see if we can find Glóin. I'm curious to see what their rendition of Glóin looks like. Glóin from The Hobbit and the Glóin from Lord of the Rings Battlefield 2 definitely look different. So I wonder what this Glóin looks like.
Elf of Rivendell. I'd wager you are one of the wood elves of Mirkwood.
You are correct. I am Legolas, son of Thranduil, king of the Woodland Realm. And I believe you are a dwarf of the Lonely Mountain.
Nope. Yeah, you're right.
That's right. I'm Farin of Erebor. Strange meeting a wood elf here, when I so seldom see them at home.
It is true. The distance between our two realms is not great. Yet it seems we seldom have dealings with your folk.
If things are cold between our folk, it is not the fault of the dwarves.
Oh,
Oh? I had not heard the fault lies with the elves.
I think it does.
Let me refresh your memory then. Your father imprisoned our king, Thorin Oakenshield, when he found him lost and starving in Mirkwood.
Your Thorin refused to give a good account of himself. We who dwell in Mirkwood do not keep our borders safe by trusting every ragged wanderer who trespasses in our realm.
We're going to have to throw down with Legolas.
So, now you insult one of our most revered kings. If I were not a guest in an elf lord's hall, I would have more to say about that.
As usual, you overreact. Dwarves and their stiff necks. You may be useful allies at need, but I will never understand how anyone can be friends with a dwarf.
Oh. You'll be speaking that way once you hang out with Gimli. Jeez. Such an elf hater. Or dwarf hater. I'm an elf. I'm not an elf, I'm a dwarf. Jesus. Although sometimes I feel like an elf. It's Bilbo.
Hello. Always happy to meet a dwarf. And one from the Lonely Mountain, if I'm not mistaken.
I am Faran of Erebor, and we've met before, Bilbo Baggins.
Have we now? Oh, I'm afraid I don't recall. You'll have to forgive me. I've grown somewhat forgetful lately.
We met upon your last visit to Erebor. I guess that was near 20 years ago now. And before that,
Jeez.
I had the honor of sharing the field with you at the Battle of Five Armies. That was my first real taste of battle. I was hardly more than a lad at the time, but it was a glorious day.
Oh, yes, the Battle of the Five Armies. A nasty business, that. Personally, I'm glad those days are behind us. But then again, it seems as if they may not be. Everything seems to be pointing to some dark times ahead. Speaking of which, I'm told that you and your friends did a great deal to help my Frodo and the Dunedain reach Rivendell safely. You'll have to tell me all about it one of these days so I can write it down properly.
I like how much references to the Hobbit there is in this. It's pretty good. Dunedain, tell me about the ring, tell me Frodo. Sorry, you are a hero to my people. Sure.
It's an honor to speak with you, sir. Your name is revered by my folk for your heroic deeds.
Oh, all greatly exaggerated, I assure you. Well, of course, there was the incident with facing the dragon Smaug, and I did save Thorin Oakenshield and his companions from the spiders of Mirkwood, as well as rescuing them from captivity in the Elven King's halls. Oh, yes, those were great days.
It is certain we would not have recovered the Lonely Mountain without your help. This is why, when I heard that your homeland might be in danger, I chose to come west to help in guarding it.
Most of my kin have no idea of the sacrifices others have made for their safety. But those of us who do are grateful. More grateful than I can say. I've written all about it, so perhaps they will learn about it someday soon.
So you are a chronicler.
A chronicler? Oh,
Yes, he's a...
say, maybe you could help me with that.
Wait, what?
I'm writing a poem for Aragorn, and I'm a bit stuck on a line or two.
Sure.
Are you now? Well then, let me hear what you
Because I'm a
have.
poet dwarf warrior.
Very well. The verse that's giving me trouble runs like this. The light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled.
Bloody sword he swings to do all sorts of good things. That sounds stupid. Challenge Lord of the Rings. The Scion of Western's Kings. One of those two sounds the best. Challenge Lord of the Rings.
Light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled. To challenge the Lord of the Rings.
Hey now, that's not bad. No, maybe I can work with that. You missed your calling, my friend. Perhaps you should put down your weapons and take up a pen.
The enemy won't be stopped by poetry, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm afraid you're right. But
Maybe
since
if it's
these
bad
old
enough.
hands are not much use with a sword, I'll
I'll run in fear.
just keep on with the pen. Though I'll need some help. Perhaps you could show this to the Lady Arwen. She has her people's gift with words, and this touches her deeply after.
I'll take it to her.
Ah, thanks very much. Be sure to give her...
I'll be sure to do that.
Sure. So Arwen's here apparently as well. Oh, there's a dwarf. Glowing. This glowing looks definitely different.
By my beard, it's good to see you again.
They all look different.
When you left Erebor to stand guard on the Shire, Gimli and I feared we might be seeing the last of you. Now I hear you stood with the Rangers in the battle against the Nazgul at Sarn Ford, and bested an Orc chieftain at Fornost. Good work.
I can't take all the credit. I had Andriel, an elf of Rivendell, and the ranger, Aradan, at my back.
Reminds me of the old days when dwarves, elves, and men fought together in the Battle of the Five Armies.
Don't forget
Let's
the
not
Eagles
leave
now.
out the Eagles. They've been a big help to us.
Well spoken. Thorin's quest and the Battle of Five Armies would have met disaster without the help of the Eagles. You're fortunate to have gained the friendship of such noble creatures. Your life may well depend upon your choice of friends, whatever kindred they be.
Maybe it will help Frodo.
And besides, it wouldn't hurt to keep Sauron a little distracted. If we keep him second-guessing his plans for the conquest of the North, it could only help Frodo in the long run.
That's my thoughts upon the matter, too. Be the stinging fly in the ointment, as it were. Only this fly's sting will be and it's time to...
Okay. I do need to get going. Oh, God. There's a freaking main character in every corner. How did I not talk to all these people?
You are foreign, aren't you? I was hoping I would get a chance to speak with you.
Hi, and you must be Frodo Baggins. Aragorn and Gandalf have told me all about you, and the burden you bear.
Likewise, they have told me all about you. I wanted to thank you and your friends for all
Sorry,
you
I
did
want
to
to talk
keep
to
us
everyone.
safe on our journey to Rivendell.
I find it interesting. So I want to talk to all these characters and see what they have to say. You're very welcome. Good men were lost. I don't want to hear about his journey. I already know.
You're most welcome, lad. Just happy to have been of service. Especially after we learned how important our task really was.
It seems as if I owe everyone thanks. You, Aragorn, Elrond. Without the help of each of you, I wouldn't be here now.
We should be thanking you. It took a lot of courage to get past everything that stood between here and the Shire.
Thank you for saying so, but I don't feel brave, just very fortunate.
Don't sell yourself short, lad. I hear
He
you
is short,
chose
though.
to be the one to bear the ring into Mordor. You can't get much braver than that.
I'll try to bear that in mind. I only hope I can measure up to everyone's expectations.
At least you'll have help.
I'm guessing
I'll
you'll
keep
do
it positive.
that and more besides. You'd best rest now while you can.
Okay, cool. Who's this? Gimli. Nice.
Gimli, son of Glowin! This is a happy meeting. But what brings you to Rivendell? What has passed for good or ill since I left the mountain?
Aye, and it's good to see you again, kinsman. I've heard of your exploits at Sarnford and Fornost. They sing your praises.
We look a bit
here.
like Gimli, don't we?
After you left to aid in the protection of the Shire, the foul messenger from Mordor returned yet again with more threats. King Dain thought it best to seek advice from Elrond. He chose Glowin to speak for him. When my father set out, I refused to be left behind, as happened with Thorin's quest. You were there at the Battle of the Five Armies, while I was left to cool my heels at the hearthside. Well, not this time. I go with the hobbit Frodo and his chosen 9, even if one of them must be a wood elf.
Oh. Don't worry, I've already talked smack to that wood elf. I already know. You travel south.
You have the luck of it to bear the honor of the dwarves on that quest. When do you leave for the south?
We'll not be leaving until Elrond's scouts return. They've gone off in all directions in search of the Nazgul, in case any survive the flooding of the river. But they have eyes out for other dangers as well.
I volunteered for such a mission. My friends and I are to search the Etten Moors for signs of what this Agandaûr may be planning.
Good, good. I don't like the sound of him. He reminds me too much of the Black Rider they sent to our doorstep, demanding word of Bilbo. Well, don't delay, kinsman. The sooner the scouts return, the sooner my party can set out. The road to Mordor is long and grim, but I'll fulfill my oath, though all the orcs of Middle-earth stand in my way. Still, it would be better to have only the south to worry over, and not the north as well.
We killed an orc chieftain and drove Agandaûr from his stronghold. What worries you about the north?
Before we left, we heard that Mordor was stirring up the Easterlings. But should they be foolish enough to move against King Brand
That's
of
the Easterlings from the
they'll
east.
find King Dain of Erebor standing fast at his side. But every step of the way here, we heard
Not
rumor
sure.
of new gatherings of orcs and goblins and worse things. And though the fearful count every enemy twice, there may be some truth to it. You found such enemies at Fornast. When Sauron strikes, there will be more than one land that feels his wrath. I fear for the Shire and Rivendell, but my...
You don't ask
All right.
much, but my friends and I will do what we can.
We need to hurry up. I spent so much time in dialogue. I'm going to spend an entire episode in dialogue, pretty much. Jesus. I'm not even going to talk to Elladan and Arrow below here. I just need to find Lady Arwen. That's the last person I have to talk to. I think. Probably this way. There's a lot of lore and like dialogue in this place. That is for damn sure. Ooh. There's the fine Lady Arwen.
My Govanen, well met and welcome to the safe haven of Imladris.
My thanks. I'm much honored to meet you, Lady Arwen.
Durin's folk are welcome here. You have endured great danger and given us urgent warning of a new threat to the north. For this, we honor you, Farin.
Well, it was nothing, lady. It's nice of you fair folk to welcome a dwarf.
You show the modesty worthy of a hero. Estelle and my brothers have spoken highly of your courage at Fornost, and I thank you for your part in seeing to my brother's safe return. Please, take your ease and rest a while in our halls. You will find all your heart could desire, whether it be food, drink, song, or storytelling.
And horse? What about horse? Blackjack? No. Bilbo's poem, right?
Bilbo asked for help with a poem. I'm fond enough of the dwarvish sort of poetry, but this elvish verse is beyond me. He asked for your help, saying the subject is a matter very close to your heart.
Then it must be about Estelle. He is fond of writing verses in honor of his good friend, and therefore often comes to me for advice. You may leave it with me, Farin. I will give it some thought and answer him myself.
Thank you, that's a relief. It's not for a dwarf to be writing lines about the kings of men. And anyway, I have little...
Then I will not keep you. I am helping my father brew a potion known as Miraval. One sip of... I am in short supply of certain rare ingredients that may be found in the Ettenmoor.
Fetch quest,
With enough
nice.
ingredients, I will return the favor by brewing an extra flask that you may have.
Okay. Sure. Why not? Quest complete the poet. Do I have to actually turn it in? Let's go check real quick. I'm not sure if you turn in quests in this game or not, so be good to check it out. I like it was like, oh, take it to her. He's literally right over there.
Greetings. I hope the Lady Arwen will have some good suggestions for my verse.
I must be on my way.
No, it's not. Okay, answers my question. So I need Miraloft Bloom 5. Mountain Honey 1. Alright. Sure. Well, let's get the hell out of this place. Through the Intmers. Yes. Time for some action. Looks like there's going to be a few trolls up in this place.
This is rough country, no mistake. But so far, we've seen no sign of trouble.
But the moors stretch on for many leagues. It would be easy to miss something in these rugged crags and valleys.
Let us continue the search, but be wary. More than one ranger has been lost in these... Orcs!
Oh, orcs. Cool. Get down here. Man, I'm being shot from everywhere. Cool, these are actual orcs. Yeah, I like orcs. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, you guys got that? Excellent. See, he's using two two-handers again. Or two one-handers. I don't know where he gets his gear, but he gets it apparently. Have we leveled up? No. Give me the old snipe. Pew. Ow. Wasn't very nice. I will break you. Let me just finish your friend here real quick. I have a shield. Should probably use it. Great feather. Why would they give me great feathers? Can I call the eagle? No? Can't. Uh-oh. Get close to dying. Let's stand here. Let's use this. Keep him. There we go, full health. Yeah. Cutting off heads of orcs, just like Shadow Mordor. God, Shadow Mordor is fun. If you like just slaughtering countless numbers of orcs, Shadow Mordor is definitely for you. I loved it. Ooh. I made a jump. You didn't even have to toss me. These are goblins, right? They don't look like those.
Strike you down.
Destroyed. I'm gonna guess the flowers and stuff we're looking for are glowing. Because that seems to be the way things happen. Usually things glow when they're special. Alright, well that wasn't too difficult. Unfortunately I can't jump down there, so I'll have to go this way. So I think it came from that direction. We'll head this direction. Up into the mountain pass. What is this? Probably a troll cave, if I had to guess. I'm gonna bypass that real quick. Maybe not, because that's a hill. So we'll go in here. It's not a troll cave. Yeah. Okay. That's one down. Where's the other guy? That looks like the stuff we're looking for. Damn it, how would you die? We got one. Two. So we need 5 of these things, huh? Okay. It's not too bad. Any over here? There is not. What is this?
What have we here?
Small gold nuggets. Interesting. Can't say no to a gold nugget. A little more coins. Do this have the white hand of Sauron on them? Because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think I do. No, it's not. That's not a white hand. Never mind. It's probably Agandaûr. Ooh. It's a big boy. It's a berserker. He's just like that boss. Sounds like a guy. I'm sure they got that. actually mean to use that, but I guess that works. Cut you down like wolf you are. Yes. Here are the dwarves. Dwarf, I guess. There's only one of me. Oh yeah, my partners are fighting in Berserker. Should probably get help with that. Nasty little bugger, isn't he? Run. Yeah, get wrecked. Leveled up. Excellent. We'll go all in strength this time, I think. Active war cry, but it's already. What does putting 2 points in this actually do, though? I like the idea of this. During war cry, melee attacks will spread to different people. Let's try it out. Yeah. Nice. That's pretty good. Gives us cleave. That's pretty cool. Like, completely ignoring the fact that I'm also forgetting to use the flurry part of that. Oh, just vaporize that thing. Alright, as soon as this fight's done, I think we will stop here. So, are we done? Nope. One guy left. Alright, there we go. Nope, not yet. Can't stop yet. Actually, that's not true. I'll just pause the game. Alright. That has been the end of part 9? 8? Whatever this is. So I will see you in the next part.